Hello everyone, welcome back. My name is Soups and we're here with another Siege Soups. Oh, wow, it's been a long day. It is currently 3:18 in the morning, and my name is Soup. This is Soup's Siege Strats. Back at it again. This is episode 3. We did do the 2 primary sites on Oregon for the first 2 episodes. I did kind of make this the day of that video going live, so I didn't really see comments of like if you wanted the tertiary site, if you didn't. But I'm going to go ahead and do Coastline anyway, and today we're actually going to start off with a site that most people wouldn't call a primary site, but in my opinion, if you can play it correctly, it's a primary site all day long, baby. We're going to start off with Blue Bar and Sunrise Bar. So for these two, there's a couple ways you can really defend it. You can try to hold an extended through this part of the map, kinda, and don't hold anybody here. And you can maybe put somebody here, but a little bit, but you really don't ever. But how I like to do it is I like to stack somebody here, somebody in kitchen, somebody security, somebody, and then the last two. Where do I normally put them? If I'm thinking correctly, do I put them here and here? Yeah, because he can. Okay, cool. I'm thinking because I don't really plan these ahead because I want it to be a genuine feel of how I would make a strat. When I make a strat, I don't have things set in stone. I just kind of go and I'm looking. So these are going to be the general ideas of what people are going to be playing. So let's erase all these. We want a Jaeger. We're going to want a smoker. Not cigarettes, because that hurts your lungs, ladies and gentlemen. Don't do it. It's not worth it. We're going to want a Mozzie. Let's bring a Mai. And lastly, Maestro. Okay, so this is going to be our lineup now. You know, it looks like a bit heavy roamer lineup. We got the Jaeger, Mozzie, and the Wamai. But remember, we're playing 2 people off site. Alright, so this is where things are gonna kind of be a little shady, because in all retrospect, in reality, you don't necessarily need somebody to play a specific role. I mean, you can roam with a dock. People do it all the time. You can anchor with a Jaeger. People do it all the time. Roles are only given because that's what they're best suited for in situations. But you could really put any operator in any situation. But we're going to start actually with Smoke, because I'm going to save Jaeger for later on. So Smoke's going to play in this little corner. Now, since Smoke plays in this little corner, my main man's here will be getting 2 reinforcements on the mud room. Or coat, whatever you want to call it. But I call it mud room. So he's going to get this one. And he's going to get this one. Now we're going to get our line and go yoit. There you go, Smokey. And since he does come with his deployable, we're going to make him smack it right in front of the door. Now, it's already getting a bit clustered over here, but that's fine. So that's basically Smoke. That's literally Smoke setup. Actually, we'll have Smoke make a rotate right here. Rotation hole, because he has the better shotgun than the bailiff for Maestro. Okay, so that's Smoke setup. Now we're going to go to the Mozzie, which Mozzie is actually going to play in kitchen. Kind of like in this area, or you can play in this room, but we're just going to have him play there for now. Mozzie's job is to delay a kitchen push. That's a sloppy circle. Is to delay a kitchen push as well as just waste time. He can get a pick, that's amazing. But does he need to? No. For very valid reasons. I'm going to say this time and time again. Roamers are just there to waste time. They can get a pick. That is amazing if they can get a pick. If they can get a pick, boy, are you happy. Because that means it's a 4v5. They can fall back to site. You have man advantage, holding every doorway possible onto site. You're golden. Alright? But if they die without getting a frag, the round's already basically against you, and you might as well just not call it quits, but prepare for the worst and try to regroup for next round. So So he is going to put his reinforcements, since he's playing kitchen, he'll put them here, and here, in the jungle corridor. So we've got his color all lined up, and we'll go right around these puppers. Coolio beanios. And we'll have his pesty westies. Where's his pests? Pests, there they are. We're going to smack one here. I'm going to smack one here. And we're going to smack one here at the bottom of Cool Vibes. One. There's a drone hole here, drone hole right here, and the drone hole right here. But most people like to send him through main doorways. You can just shoot those ones out if really needed and necessary. So that's fine. I'll redraw that in a second. Coolio. Next, we move on to Whammy. I don't know why I clicked on him, but I just need his color. Whammy is going to be our security player. Now he can use security, this security corridor here. Actually, so he's going to actually play security corridor and security at the same time. He's going to set up his shield, because that is his utility. He's going to put it not in the doorway, but more angled out of the doorway, so he can swing it if need be. And his discs are going to be, where are his beautiful, well, my discs. They're right here. He's going to set his discs in this corner. And they both go there. Because that way, any flashes and stuff, they get blocked by this wall right here, so he can still look through the shield. He might get a bit of the stun effect, but that's fine. Because he can hold off, you know, push from here. If he's getting flanked from behind, Ozzy can rotate around through here, give him cover. But we'll get to all the intricacies in a second, because now what we need to do is reinforcements. And he will be reinforcing this wall and this wall. Now, is there another wall there? Hold on, let me check. I'm pretty sure there isn't. I'm pretty sure you don't have to reinforce the wall, but I can check real quick. Okay, yeah, there is another wall there. So, let's erase that. Okay, cool. Game, I love it. Not game, but application, I love it. So, my smock gets this. Back to Wamai's color. Okay, Wamai gets those two. Now we're looking at meaty Maestro Boy. He's gonna play right smack here. Yeah. That's where Maestro's gonna play. And he is gonna get this last reinforcement right here. And actually, you know what? He will be the one to get that. Why? I clicked right here, man. So far away. Ugh. Why? Why? Okay. So this is Maestro stuff. This is Mozzie stuff. Okay, so back on Maestro color. He's gonna put a Maestro cam in the doorway, right? Not there, because it's too easy to break with Sophia and Ash or even Sledge. So how about actually kind of behind the bar area that you can point it towards the door. So there's one Maestro cam. And the next one can go in Mudroom to assist our main man. Right there. And then Maestro's second reinforcement is going to go here. And that'll be Maestro. And now that we've changed out that, I'm going to actually come back to Smoke. He's going to make footsies all across the blue bar wall. It's all smoky wokey. And then he'll get these two as well. Footholes. Right? Footholes. Okay. Now for Jaeger. Jaeger is going to play top floor. Top floor. He's going to get the hatch and this remaining warrior. Now we know he's going to get hatch. So I'm just going to, since they got copyrighted, I forgot to mention that the reason this looks different is because they got copyrighted by Ubisoft for using the Athena. Basically, that's a clean slate, literal scanned version of each map and floor, and Ubisoft apparently didn't like that. So they copyright them. So they take it off their website. So now we can't, like, get all the nice detail. We have this fuzzy stuff. But now, actually, I'm going to just make an arrow to Jaeger. And write hatch. And that's not a representation of my actual handwriting because I'm using a mouse. So lay off. Next, it's time to place his ADSs. So he's going to put all of them on smoke. Every last one. That's literally 6 flashes. 6 grenades he can deny. Right? That's a lot of flashbangs. Yes, they all go on smoke to help him hold this right here. So, yes, that is Jaeger. He roams up top. He just has to, again, stay alive. His objective is not to get a kill necessarily, but to waste time and give unsettling fears to the attackers. Now, time to explain what everybody does. Now, we don't have to explain what Jaeger does because he's going up top. He's roaming. That's easy peasy. Smoke, on the other hand, I'm just going to draw an arrow. Watch here. Watch there. And if need be, swing here. That's all Smokey Wokey does. Mozzie. He can watch this window. He can rotate out here to watch here. He can watch here. Can rotate through here to help the Wamai here. And then also he can come through here to get a guy. If they're planting, he can shoot him from right here in courtyard because of the footholes. So that's that. Wamai watches here. He watches here, and he can also do the same thing with the footsies there. Wamai can basically back off into security once their shield breaks or they flood into office. And he can back off, actually, he can just rotate all the way over and play right here. That's where he can play. Maestro watches here, here, you can watch here, you can watch here, there. Basically anywhere on site, Maestro is your kind of go-to guy. You can watch on cams as well. So now we're coming to the conclusion where we just have to choose Jaeger, and Jaeger can actually come down the stairs and help Wamai here. He can come down the stairs and help Jaeger, not Jaeger, but Mozzie here. Yeah. So actually I will draw a couple lines for Jaeger, but I think that I'll call that a strat in the books because there's a couple ways they can attack this. They can try to flush out this Wamai and get office control. These footholes kind of give them an unsettling feel, and the Wamai can actually back off into lobby, come courtyard, and then once he's courtyard, he can then use the footholes here to look in and then even see through these footholes if he puts himself at the perfect angle. You actually see people holding angles on this doorway into this rotate hole. Or you can just see people standing here on drones, because I have seen that been done before. But I think this is going to be a strat. This is episode 3 of Siege Soups. God, I keep saying that wrong tonight. Soups Siege Strats. I feel like I keep getting better and better at these every one. I kind of explain quicker. I know what I want to do sooner. The first one was a really long one. I was also explaining a lot in that video. The second one was a bit shorter, and this one's just a tad bit shorter than that one too. So I feel like we're really getting places. If you really do use these in ranked, or even if you try them in a 10-man or competitive, let me know how they worked out. If you found a big flaw, I can actually go over them again and try to fix that flaw. Maybe introduce different operators, different setups. I mean, really anything to just try and, make it as good of a strat as I can. Because on the fly, this is how I would make it. But other than that, this one's a wrap. And I have been Soups Ed. This has been Soups Siege Strats SSS episode 3. Make sure you're drinking water, staying hydrated. It's a crazy world up there. Peace.